before you get started, I want to point out the difference in the color of wood. So they're both redwood, but this is newer and this is obviously 6 years older. But it does hold up better than pine. This should last 30 years and pine is only 5. And you might be like, hey Jerry, why are you using redwood over Douglas fir or treated wood?
And I'm so glad you asked. For one, redwood looks pretty awesome, but it does cost about 3 times as much as Douglas fir or treated wood. But it also lasts 3 times as long, without needing any treatment. Treated wood, you know, the wood with those textured holes in it, also has extra chemicals and stuff which I would prefer not to have near the food we're gonna be eating. But it is all personal preference though.
Nailed it.
I think any kind of wood would work for a garden bed. Just stay away from railroad ties. The piece of metal I'm using to join 2 boards together is called a mending plate, and this will help keep the wood from warping or flexing over the next decades when it's filled up with dirt. The little teeth are vicious, but it's a pretty important step since the wood does want to warp and separate over time. Then we can use the 4x4 redwood posts as the main structural piece that the long boards are going to be screwed into. Outdoor deck screws work great, but lag screws probably have a bit more holding power. With all 4 sides of our accessible garden box complete, we can get them set into place and screwed into the center post.
And there we go, old flower beds, new vegetable garden, and then we have a 2x6 right there in the middle, which is screwed in on either side to help pull the sides in as we add dirt.
Once it's filled up with dirt, it'll weigh about 9,000 pounds. I got a lot of this topsoil for free from a local construction site, and then we mixed in some nice compost and fertilizer with just the upper half of the planter box, where the plants are going to be.
All right, Cambry, what do you think of your new garden?
I love it, and it's still very accessible. I can reach halfway on this side and go around the other side and reach the other side. Like, I can just reach everything. So that's really exciting.
And so you have all of this space. What are you going to plant in this bed?
I'm gonna plant popcorn in here. So like corn that we can then turn into popcorn. And then I'm gonna do carrots over here, tomatoes, and then pumpkins in the last one.